Greetings, YouTube friends. It's Joyce from Morris Patch Heaven Homestead, and it's been a minute, and I apologize. We have all been under the weather. Yeah, we got hit bad. We don't usually get this stuff. Avonlea came home from church with everybody at church was sick, and you know how that goes. So it got shared. And so she ended up with this horrible cough and the whole 9 yards. Well, I started doing, our elderberry syrup, our garlic and honey. We did it all in hopes to try to just ride right through it. And it seemed like for a week we did. We were just fine. And then we went to some Christmas events, and there's a lot of people around, and you know how that is. We should have known better, but we went, and sure enough, both Jean and I came down with it, and we got it something fierce. We both came down with horrible coughs, and thought we could just ride right through that. But the cough was so horrible that it affected my eye as well. It was horrible. I think that constant coughing, because it was like having a frog in my throat. It was an itchy kind of cough. So we went to see our naturopathic doctor, and he gave us some things, and that helped the cough tremendously. But it was the headache, the 2 days of headache. Oh my goodness. And we're not ones to take Tylenol or anything, so we kind of suffered through it. Jean didn't get the headaches, but I did. And then the weakness that came along with it. Oh my goodness. We had been talking to friends, over Thanksgiving, and they all had this. And we just kept thinking, okay, let's just try to ride through this. Lots of peppermint tea, lots of bone broth, but we did get it. And so, yes, I know. You know how that is when you're outside. Everybody wants attention, but we are doing so much better. It was 3 good days of just being really, really weak and laying around, and I have not had an appetite forever. It seems like I still have to make myself eat, just no appetite. Which in a way is maybe a good thing, huh? Oh my goodness, that cough, I'm telling you what, it's getting loose now and it's coming out, but I have never been a person who's been able to spit or get any of that out, so it takes me longer. Kind of gets stuck in my chest, and so yeah, we're working through it. So I'm hoping that y'all have not gotten this, because it has been something fierce. And when talking to our naturopathic doctor, he said, yeah, he has been seeing the crud like crazy. Everybody has it, and everybody has something different. And so our son and daughter-in-law in Northwest Arkansas, they got it, and then they got the stomach bug that came along with that. So we're hoping that's not the next thing. But I hope that you all are well, and I know that you probably have been wondering where we were. I just was so weak, there was no way I could even pick up the camera and try to do a video. I thought about it, and I thought, well, the way I look, maybe not a good thing. I still don't look the greatest, but I'm feeling so much better. My voice is starting to come back. I was pretty much like all whispering, it seemed like, but 'tis the season. And when I was talking to our naturopathic doctor, he says, what they're pumping in the air, those chemtrails, everybody is getting something. So guys, eat well, take care of yourself, do your vitamins. If you are able, stay away from crowds, because people are coughing everywhere, and it doesn't take long and you will get it. Oh my goodness. And I'm one of these that when I get something, I just, get right through it. I just keep going. I don't stop. Things don't usually keep me down. I will just keep working through it, but this time I was not able to, so I knew it was something serious. And my kiddos always know, when mama's laying around, must be serious. And I'm telling you what, it's been challenging in the trailer, to say the least. It's not like we have a whole lot of room, and mama's not one to lay in the bed, let me tell you, and I never did. I ended up on the couch, and I'd sit up, and Avonlea was great and made tea for me continuously. The cows are over there and they want my attention. We're just gonna kind of ignore them. Something's going on. I'm hearing some ambulance out here. I'm hoping all's okay. But we had our pastor and his wife. Yeah, something's going on. But anyway, our pastor and his wife got it so bad they got pneumonia. And they tried to get into the hospital. The hospitals were so full that they sent them home. But they were actually fine with that, because they said, you know, when you're in the hospital, you get that much more sick. They put you on the ventilators and you never come home. So they are on the mend, but those coughs, oh my gosh, it is so bad. So I have been pumping the kids full of colloidal silver. If y'all don't know what that is, I have a video, go check that out. It is good for over 800 different viruses. Something y'all do not want to be without. We make our own. I have for many, many years, because our daughter first came down with strep throat, and knowing she was going to have to be on antibiotics, we did not want any part of that. So I started making it and bought a machine, and buy 99.999% pure silver rods, and I make my own. And so that really, really does help stop things in its tracks when you know it's a virus. Oh, it's so nice to sit outside. 3 days of being in there, I was going crazy, having cabin fever. I told Jean, I said, I just need to go for a drive. I can't do it. Being in a tiny trailer has been difficult to begin with. It's working, but you get cabin fever a lot quicker than you would in a house. I'm not sure what's going on, y'all. Praying, dear Lord, let everything be okay. These sirens are just everywhere. Turn you off for a minute. Alrighty, I just hate hearing that. About a week or so ago, we were not home, and on the same corner where someone came through our gate, you know, our fence in the front, on the opposite side of the road, it used to be a 4-way stop, and they took 2 of the stop signs out, but we are going to the county commission and fighting that so that they will bring those stop signs back, because a young 18-year-old boy was coming through our street, and then the main street, a truck was driving probably faster than he should, did not see him, and killed him. I am so grateful that we were not home when that took place. But yeah, it just seems like, guys, slow down. Life is too short. Why do we need to be in such a hurry when we're driving? So I'm not exactly sure what's going on down the road here, but there have been sirens and ambulance and fire trucks and everything going down the road. Praying it's nothing serious. But anyway, back to the story here. Just take care of yourselves, guys. Start upping the vitamins. Stay home if possible. Stay away from the sugar, because that's the one thing our naturopathic doctor was saying. You know, the reason people get sick this time of year, for those that celebrate Halloween, they start off with the candy, then they roll on into Thanksgiving, eat all the pies and the cookies and all of that fun stuff. Then they put on through to Christmas, where they do the same again. And then there's New Year's. Say hello, Dutch. Yes, I know. I'm out here. Everybody needs to know the mama's outside. They missed me. I've got this nice, big, thick jacket on. It's like a Sherpa, and boy, does it keep me warm. But I needed some fresh air. I needed to get out. But I am definitely trying to stay away from the crowds. We don't go to the grocery store very often, which is a good thing. But we did hit some Christmas events, parties. You know how that is. I never eat much when it comes to the sweets. I'm just not real into the sweets. But, you know, the coughing that takes place, and, you know, then your immune system gets low, and then you do eat some sweets, and then boom. But they were saying, everybody that I talked to said this lasted 2 weeks. We are glad that 3 days has been good. Don't want this anymore. Be gone. But guys, do your fire cider. Literally, drink it every day. Do your elderberry syrup. Do the garlic and honey. And our naturopathic doctor put us on a homeopathic remedy called Oscillococcinum. We do this. We have done this for many, many years. It helps with fevers and aches, but it helps with your cough and your lungs, guys. And they're just these little sugar vials. Oh, my word. Never a dull moment with animals, I'm telling you. I just thank the Lord so much for animals because it gives us such joy. It gives us laughter, which laughter is the best medicine, right? So I'm getting my medicine right now. She's just rolling all over in her coat. Oh, I know. Thank you for sharing that with us. She wants me to play with her. She's trying so hard to get my attention. Yes, I know. Mama knows. But anyway, these homeopathic remedies that he has, or the homeopathic remedy that we have been on for many years, Oscillococcinum. I will leave that in the description box below. You can get it at Target, at Walmart, Walgreens, and all you do is you stick a little vial under your tongue. We're taking it 6 times a day. And guys, I want you to know, after just a couple of the doses, the cough that was literally plaguing my life, I could not stop coughing. Literally could not stop coughing. I couldn't even get a breath. Was gone within minutes. It was still, the cough was still there, but nothing like it was. And I was only coughing occasionally. And now it's almost completely gone. Thank you, Lord. So anyway, I just wanted to bring you up to speed as to where we've been, because it's been a minute. But Mama just did not have the energy to get out. And I would have coughed. I would have coughed through it all. But oh my goodness, yep, there she is again, rolling all over. Entertainment. Free entertainment. But I hope that this video finds you all well. And I hope that you're not coming down with this. And if you are, get the Oscillococcinum. Do your honey and garlic. Crush a piece of garlic, stick it on the heel of your foot. This is what we have done with our family for years. Put a Band-Aid on it and a sock, go to bed. It literally goes into your bloodstream. You will smell it on your breath within minutes. That's how quick, from the heel to the breath, how fast that goes into the bloodstream. And it works. It is amazing. We used to do this when our children were not feeling well. And of course, we had 5 little boys with triple bunks, you know, when they were home. And I would go in there, you know, to check on them. And the room smelled like an Italian restaurant, because the garlic that would be coming off their breath was so strong. And in the morning, they always felt better. Garlic is a natural antibiotic. It is a gift from God. Use it, and use it well, because it works. But anyway, guys, I am going to end for now. We are on the mend. I hope that, again, this video finds you all well. If you are sick, we pray over you and pray for quick healing. And yeah, I would take you around, but it's a muddy mess. We've had rain for probably 3 days straight. We are so thankful, because we're in a drought. And it was so dry, but now it's so muddy. It is so muddy. Mama is sweeping mud out of this trailer continuously, trying to find joy. It's all good. These things will pass. These are little things, right? But anyway, I'm going to end for now. If you've not subscribed, think about subscribing. things have gotten a little crazy here, a little different, a little wonky. Oh, I did want to tell you one hurdle that we are going to have to jump through. Never ends. Never a dull moment. We are waiting for the plumber, and the first plumber that came looked at the job and said it was going to be a huge job, never could give us a quote. Second plumber came, went through everything and said this is going to be a huge undertaking, but they are willing to do it. Yeah, not sure what this is going to cost, not sure how long it's going to take, but they are having to redo absolutely everything on the abandoned house. Does that sound familiar? First it's the electricity. Oh my gosh. Yep, got the HVAC in, that's going good. Well, I shouldn't say it's going good because they got it in, but then they realized up in the attic where all the wires had been snipped, whoever snipped it stepped on a lot of the pipes that were up there that were still usable. She's doing yoga over here. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, so now those all have to be redone. So they have to come back. So the HVAC unit is working half the house. So they're going to come back and fix the rest of it. It's not that big of a job, but again, that needs to be done. That was another bump in the road. But as far as the plumbing is concerned, guys, pray it doesn't end up being some astronomical amount, because they have to redo everything. So it's basically like starting from scratch. So pretty much this house should have just come down and we should have started all over, right? But it's all good. We're going to get through this. We have to find joy. Yep. One day at a time. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end for now. Blessings from our house to yours, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.